Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Jamaica land, we
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Jamaica Politics University. It's becoming much easier to say because we deliver quality content on this platform. So, guys, if you are just joining us for the very first time, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, we welcome you back. So, guys, this evening we have a very interesting program coming up, and I hope that you will stick around and hear all of it. Let us big up our friends, those who chose to hang out here with us this evening. Let us see the moderators here. Good evening, moderator. Big up yourself. Thank you so much for coming back. Guys, we have to call some people for this, because the first item here tonight is just, guys, make sure that we not give the video a thumbs up, give the live a thumbs up, and make sure that you're sharing this content with people you know will be interested in what we're saying. Just when you think it cannot get any worse, my people, just when you think it cannot get any worse, it does. Sorry to tell you, it really does. And at this point in time, I don't know if we can tolerate anything more worse. I would have really liked for the election for call like tomorrow morning. God no. Because after showing the first item, guys, we're not going to really wonder to ourselves say if them people need an evaluation from the folks them up at Bellevue. You know, guys, that's how I'm thinking right now, because it's getting insane. All right, moderator, I'll look at it. With the phone there. Yeah, guys, so big up Jamaica. Hi, Everall, welcome back. Thank you. Big up Jamaica, big up everybody, As you guys know, the final day for the Diaspora conference was today. Honestly, I did not tune into it too much because I was busier than usual. But I caught a little piece of it, so I'm going to bring on that, and I'm going to bring on this shaping up of a major campaign move that's to come sometime next week. No, this week. Yeah. I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show you how Lisa Hanna saved her brand. Guys, we're all a brand, whether you want to believe it or not. You are a brand, and you can make yourself a brand if you choose to. But as we know, Lisa is a brand Jamaica, right through from a long time. I'm going to show you how the best thing that she could have done in her entire political career was to walk away from the PNP when she did. So, make we saggle up for that, guys. I'm going to give you all a minute to hit the thumbs up button and call some people, and then I'm going to start the program. Let me just plug in my device here, guys. Oh, what can I do while you guys are doing that? Let's see. Oh, in case you didn't see this yesterday, here goes.
To extensively renovate. It's practically a new building. And then just opposite that building, we're building a new hospital, a children adolescent hospital. It will be a state-of-the-art facility, not just for Jamaica, but the entire Caribbean region.
Yeah, guys, we're back here now. All right, so I'm going to play one video and make you see. This video was posted on Hayles. I think it's his Instagram. And I just want you guys to see the levels where we are in our politics. And this is why you will understand when I say that right now, it better if the Prime Minister and the government and the country just call the election from now. Cause this can't continue. Guys, the video that I'm going to show you right now, I'm going to call some people now, man. Call some people because everybody needs to see this. Please give the thing a thumbs up and call some people. This video that I'm about to play for you guys, you are going to hear Juliet Cuthbert's voice in the video. But it's not a recent thing that she said. It's something she said mostly over a year ago. But Ian Hayles take the video and come back, put it together like he's having a conversation with her now regarding the lie about the 3 prisons being built in the parish of Westmoreland. She call him out, him go for that video there, of the audio, of a video over a year ago when she had an argument with somebody and she was using some colorful language in it. So I hit him go for now, figure piece it together with something that he said. Guys, me never see them sitting here yet in a politics, you know. Look at this.
Savlamar. But you need, you know what you need it for, though? You need it for check the plan. Where on the plan, it says that you're putting a holding area at the headquarters in Savlamar. Where you making a holding area there for? Where you hold there? Chicken, bird, or cow? It must be prisoner.
Why don't you become the MP?
No.
Since you know everything and you're the head cook and bottle washer for everything. Why don't you become the MP then?
You sure you're bright? You sure you're feisty? You sure you're bright? But all right. So I'm not head and cook or bottle washer anything. But for sure, I'll be the next MP. That is for sure.
Since you're the one delegating and telling me what I must do and how I must run things. You do it.
Yeah, but here you know, you're telling me, say me if you do it. Me never know after you cuss all them the bad word that you could have in a Ministry of National Security.
Let me tell you something. You go and you play this back to anybody in the Jamaica Labour Party. Because I'm sick and tired of you. Okay?
Minister, let me tell you something. You're rude. You know that? You're rude. The largest investment that you have made in the parish of Westmoreland is to give us 3 jailhouse and a headquarters. The people of Westmoreland want water. You never give away water. I don't know why you cost bad word for, because we need water down there. You never give away a hospital because we need a hospital down there. I don't know why you cost bad word for. You never give us a school down there. I don't know why you cost bad word for. I don't know why you cost bad word for. But do me, I beg you. Now come and tell the people them and come with your semantics about I know jailhouse and this and that. Every headquarters in Jamaica have a jailhouse for all people, have a station for all people. You go and hold people there to interrogate them and question them. You have one downtown Savlamar, and you're going to have one up here at Landale, the best cultural center, one of the best cultural center in Jamaica. You go and put a station there. You put a headquarters there. I use for your pretty word. But do me, I beg you, no call back my phone and cuss no bad word. You hear? Have a good day. Bright.
Because I'm sick and tired of you. Oh.
You can't sick and tired of me and you call me liar yesterday. No? You cannot sick and tired of me and you call me a liar yesterday.
I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to
Guys, we don't know see them people. This is not desperation, you know. This is insanity. Me tell you yesterday, you know. So we don't know how Jamaica is in a developmental stage, right? And you have a lot of our infrastructure that needs improvement, renovation, all sort of thing. And the government is building some police stations and trying to beef up our, security around the country with new law enforcement infrastructure in terms of police stations, adding technology to how we police and all them something there, upgrading our stations, showing away the old station book them and all these things. So I hit the government and Ian Hayles got talk say the government build 3 prison in the parish of Westmoreland. Now look what him do. Go take one video from how much years ago when Juliet and somebody in an argument and she and them dey on the phone. And she cussed too bad with after them. And I it Ian ears go draw her and make up video with man in a jailhouse behind him. What is he trying to prove? The woman don't call him liar already. The woman don't show the country say he's lying. What the government is doing is a developmental project with our policing in the country, right? And if you guys have walked into a police station in a recent times before any of them are sitting here and bill up or so, you would have to say, well, police station in Jamaica don't make no sense. Honestly, like seriously. For you see the big book, you just turn back. The big book, the big register, you just turn back. That is not upgrade. But the desperation and the insanity, when you combine the two of them together, what is it that you get, guys? You don't tell me now. When you combine Ian Hayles' desperation and insanity, I hope you see this video here today. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. House of Lies. That's all they do is tell lies. Mighty God. You want to saw them stitch up and make up? Want to see that video there where they stitch up, guys? When I heard it today, I couldn't believe. Because even me so fool, me not think say somebody could have think to do that. When me hear the video, me I said then him really call the woman and record the woman. Jesus, me have to take bad things, make laugh. Then him really go record the woman and them something there. And the person that tell me say no, at the video from how much years ago. I didn't hear that video there before. I'm say okay, because I know that sounds a little familiar to me, because I know I have heard it before. So this is basically the level of desperation that these people will go to, and that's why it's a good idea. If Andrew Holness or anybody close to him is listening over here tonight, uno consider calling the election very soon. Please, me I beg you know. Because I say if you don't do that, somebody are dead, you know. Or people are dead, you know. Me I tell you, you know. So I tell you already. Say people are dead, and them money are going to kill woman in the PMP. I say it happen. And other things that me talk and it happen. Them people are cause people, them demise, you know, man. Me I tell you, know. Because of all them reckless, you know. All them behavior reckless, you know, people. No, sir. Me never see this yet. I want to show you something else. Guys, if you're just joining, please give the video a thumbs up and make sure that you're sharing it with a friend or somebody you know who is interested in what we're saying. So, guys, let me just tell you a little bit before I go any further. Because it's so short, what the Diaspora conference thingy did, because it's so short. Gramps Morgan was there, guys. Yes, Gramps Morgan was there, and he did a wonderful tribute to the people working in hospitality, and it was so nice and so touching and so sweet, right? You know, say we don't feel away there, but some people don't understand. Say you will never go nowhere else in the world and experience the hospitality that you do in Jamaica. Hold on. Yeah, the hospitality that you experience in Jamaica, guys, it's one of a kind. You don't get that anyplace else. I honestly think some of the highest paying people in Jamaica in tourism are the hospitality people. And he did this wonderful tribute to them, you know, just thanking them, and want to know that he's still in mourning for his brother, but he showed up for this event and paid his tribute. You know, I think he resides in Nashville, Tennessee. So representing for Jamaica in one of those states is an awesome thing. So according to the statistic, guys, according to the data, there were 1,200 attendees from 17 countries for the 2024 biannual Diaspora Conference. Also, it is important to note that there is an increase in youth participation. That's good. They talked about a portal, which I don't know if anybody got through to the portal, guys, but them talk about two apps. One when you must say Jam something, and one other one when you Connect JA something, where you can go on there as a member of the diaspora and you can see what the what the diaspora is doing and different events in different countries, and wherever you are, you can look to see where you can find a Jamaican community and stuff. It's pretty good. I don't know if the app is working, but if anybody does, let me know. So on the next topic now, the Prime Minister and Matthew Samud are supposed to have a rollout somewhere soon. Northeast Center, yes. And I said to myself about look like I want to look at campaign build up, because Matthew Samud can go to the people then with him head high in the year. Because the truth of the matter is, this whole thing with dual citizenship and dual allegiance and adherence and them something that to foreign power and foreign state, him go renounce fee one. So when him go up on the platform and go to the people them now, him can go tell the people them, say, listen, I am loyal. I am here with you. Right? Some people can't do that. Some people cannot do that. And this message is going to go all around the country now. So, oh my God, it's been 35 days. 35 days and the opposition no, him not budge for nothing. Him a hold on for him British citizenship. But I one question I want to ask though. The conversation about reparation, guys. It's conversation about reparation. If Mark Golding becomes the next Prime Minister of Jamaica and he's supposed to have dialogue with Britain, the country where he holds dual allegiance, the country where he's a citizen, how will he have that reparation conversation with Britain? Isn't that a conflict of interest? Guys? Is he even able to do that? I don't know if he's prohibited from doing that. I mean, will Britain look at him and say, what are you doing, As a citizen of this country, as a Prime Minister of Jamaica, you going out there and telling the UK, hey, reparation over here. You're in a very, very compromising position. Because me, I don't know, and everybody knows, say, Britain now pay Jamaica no reparation. I don't think so. I honestly don't, guys. Because if them pay Jamaica reparation, them have to go pay everybody else reparation. Like me I tell, if I did Jamaica alone, then owe reparation to, or maybe a smaller amount of people. But due to all them go around and colonize everybody, them have to go pay everybody reparation. Them have to go pay everybody. Anyhow, them give Jamaica reparation. So them now go entertain that conversation there. I can't tell you no. Me now tell the advocates them of reparation for stopping because them owe Jamaica whole heap. They owe Jamaica a great deal, guys. But you don't want somebody advocating, somebody like Mark Golding will have dual citizenship over there. If you advocate for Jamaica, they'll never take him serious. That's the first thing. You don't want somebody where them can draw to the side and say, Ray, And actually, based on how Mark Golding is reluctant to give up his citizenship to the UK, I don't trust him. I really don't trust him because he's showing that he has a bias to the United Kingdom. Matthew Samuda, who could have give it up right then and come out right then, it shows a theme loyalty and theme biases with Jamaica. But a man who cannot do the same thing. I may not blame him because it's UK, the whole of family them come from. So if he want to be biased to UK, let him be biased to UK. He just shouldn't be leading Jamaica. I don't think him should be leading Jamaica because there's too much conflict of interest. And that's one of the things. Is that when you go to talk about reparation, you can say it out here all you want. But when the British people them decide say they want to have a dialogue with you, then citizen. And if them try to, take away your citizenship or deal with any kind of violation where you are do to them as a citizen, then Jamaica in a problem. So Mark Golding cannot be no advocate for reparation, no matter what I'm telling you say, until him give up that passport. That is the truth of the matter. All right, make we move gears here now. I want to tell you about how Lisa save our brand. Let me just go to a quick break, guys. I'll be right back. Give me just about a couple of seconds.
And I pray against disgrace. I pray against disappointment. I pray against failure. I pray against embarrassment. I pray against, oh God Almighty, mental disorder. I pray against confusion. I pray against mix-up spirit. And I declare that He will think straight. He will walk straight. He will sign straight. He will, oh God Almighty, He will debate straight. He will argue straight. Everything that He does will be done straight. For a straight leader we want. Holy Ghost leader. Godly leader. In the name of Jesus Christ. Hallelujah. I feel sanctified by the blood, sweat, and tears of our ancestors. Our ancestors didn't come here as free people.
All right, guys. So, welcome back. How Lisa saved her brand. Guys, as me telling you know what it means to be a brand. I don't really need to go into that with you guys. But let me just define this power player thing. Because some people may not understand. And I want to be clear as I'm talking. So according to the internet, my love, a power player. I know what a power player is, but just for the sake of reference. Oh God, this is not it. I'm sorry. Oh gosh. Another one there. But let me just tell you now. A power player, guys, is somebody who has influence, and especially when they're not in power in a government, right? You still have influence and you kind of, you have connections and you know your way around the place and all of them, something there. And you're savvy, that kind of thing. That is what a political power player is, and that is what Lisa Hanna is. She has influence, she's popular, she knows people, she's likable outside of her party. Or should I say outside of the Rise United movement, right? And as we can see, there was a leaked poll, as you can see, which said that the PNP people, the PNP base, wanted Hanna to lead the party, right? So the report after the presidential race revealed that there were some fraudulent activities, fraudulent groups and things like that, which was carried out by those who supported Mark Golding. And how do we know that? We saw the leak where they were plotting and planning on doing this thing. Hayles was a major architect of that. One day, I keep saying it, one day I have to organize and bring the leak and show you guys, and I will, I promise. So anyway, between that and the $10 million that Mark Golding promised the PNP workers, of course, you know, he wasn't gonna lose. So basically, it was not a fair game. It was Mark Golding had to do that in order to get the attention and the support of the people that supported him. And I think the result was like 1,700 something to 1,400 something. So for somebody who spent that much money and, you know, with those fraudulent activities, he still didn't do as good as he should have, you know, to have gone that far. But anyway, Lisa Hanna has support. She has supporters. Without spending $10 million, without committing any fraudulent activities, she has support. And what was revealed in the leak and everything, a lot of her supporters and independent supporters in the PNP walked away from the party and decided not to support. And there was a poll that came out which said that Mark Golding only had 40% of the PNP base. Rest in peace to Bill Johnson, the pollster who did that. No. So after everything and, you know, sort of settled down, and Lisa didn't sulk, you know what I mean? She didn't sulk or get vexed, or, well, I don't know if she was vexed when she found all of this out, but she basically jumped right back in, went on this US tour with Mark Golding. I don't know if she knew any of the activities that took place at this time. This was like summer 22. Summer 20? Yeah, I think so. And she did all of that, and I wait there. She basically carried Mark Golding around the diaspora, introduce him, show him certain things, because she's more popular and she know more people. And she would have probably know more protocol and have more connections and them something. Because Mark Golding is not a man that people really know. Tell you the truth. Hold on. Yeah, guys. So there she was up in Washington with Angela Brownberg right there, so, and Mark Golding and Ray and whatever. So she supported Mark Golding at that time as she would have supported her former leaders, whether it be Dr. Phillips or whether it be Portia Simpson Miller. You know, that's the pattern that we've seen from her. But then you see the destruction of the PNP now, where people started leaving and all of these things. And people started coming under attack and walking away from Mark Golding and so forth. You know who caused that to happen, guys? You know, say Dayton Campbell and Peter Bunting caused that. Because while Mark Golding is doing his little thing, you know, they form this little group where they act like, what do I call it now? They act like the palace guards, I guess you could call it, or the war room for Mark Golding. And within that war room and that palace guard, the aim is to keep out everybody who did not support Mark Golding. And in doing so, they would tell the bloggers to attack this person or that person. And then they would tell the bloggers not to attack that person yet, hold off on attacking that person, you know, and tell the bloggers how to attack and so forth. They never like Lisa, the risers. First of all, they don't like women. That's the first thing. And especially a woman of her caliber. They don't like her. They can't stand her. Why? Because she is a political power player. They cannot stand that. Even when she may have heard of all the fraudulent activities and see the $10 million in the internal election, and she still go on board. And even when she's genuinely working with them, they just do not like her because she's a power player. So here you have in the group I'm telling you about, where Dayton Campbell is, where he instructs the risers to harm people, to attack people, character assassinate people. Here you are looking at a leak from Miss Little Bit of Blood. She's a part of that whole rise thing. And if you look at this leak, this was just around the time where you see the Diaspora tour and so on. And she says, morning team, Mark Golding's Rise United team, look a bit of them, morning team, GenSec, that are Dayton, is asking for us to embrace the unity process, and not throw words at Lisa Hanna or any of the others, because that's what they normally do, right? Yes, that's what they normally do, is attack Lisa and attack the rest of people them, or the authentic Jamaican, the authentic PNP them. So Dayton is basically telling them it's beneficial for us. No. So hold fire. But this is the most crucial part of her statement. Whether the unity is genuine or not isn't the point. Let's fake it until we make it. Want to hear that, guys? Fake it until we make it. And then the light bulb came on for Lisa. The light bulb came on. Because she said, well on there. Imagine after I do all of them there. I remember at one point, Miss Little Bit of Blood, she dip on Lisa right through car. That Bunting tell her to do. Dip on Lisa, that Dayton tell her to do. Dip on Lisa. Mash her down. Get her for psychologically destroy herself. All of these things. Hold her down. Make she afraid for come out here. Make she afraid for walk. Make she afraid for talk. And Little Bit of Blood, the dip on her. You know what she used to call her? Miss Pretty. Bad mind, yeah? Teeth brown, yeah? Head bad, yeah? Miss Pretty. You know what jealousy. So that is what happened. So Lisa probably, me not know, I know, me just say. Because everybody use social media, everybody would have seen certain things, and she made some comments in terms of the undermining and the sabotaging and the attacks that would come from within her party, from that cult. And I guess she smelled the coffee and she went from this to saying, you know what? And I don't have to do this. I don't have to compromise my brand, because she is a brand. And to see where the People's National Party is now, how much years later, it is the best move that she could have ever made in her entire political career. I know that sometimes Liz come on here and Liz says she'll come back, whatever. I don't care. Like, if she comes back, whatever, she comes back. But if she had stayed around and continue being committed, because she was committed, despite her everything, she was committed. So if she had stuck around, look at all the things that happened since then. Look at all the things that happened. You had the murder cover-up of Melissa. You had the leader of the opposition who come say condolences to Silvera and talk as if Melissa died of natural cause. You had people who show up at the murder scene. All kind of something. No, you have Mark Golding exposed as the leader of the opposition with dual citizenship. Jesus, Father. And then everybody's looking at the PNP like, what the heck? What in the world? So at this point in time, I know that at the beginning, when she made the announcement that she was leaving, a lot of people, including members of the diaspora, were angry. They were disappointed. They were upset because they saw her as Jamaica's future leader. Yes, I went to one conference in Atlanta, or should I say annual ball, something, kind of both, really. And I heard the people and what they were saying. And, you know, it's kind of hard to explain how a people can be disappointed, so disappointed, but embrace you at the same time. And that's what happened, you know, when she was invited as keynote speaker. So that is how she saved her brand. And that is why, guys, sometimes you have to just walk away. You just have to. Because when you have something to protect, just the people when are nothing for protect, they're not business, You understand? Them don't business. And the quality or lack thereof of this current PNP, anybody who stay and stick around with the lies they're telling, with the cover up of with Melissa and everything, with the absence of class and consistency and political decency in how they treat one another and treat other people, the PNP, like before, it's gone. So with that being said, guys, the best thing that she could have done was save her brand by walking away. As I've said over here, I don't know if she's coming back. Lisa always said that. Me no know. I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on that. But under the circumstance, it's possible. And if she decides to answer the call, if and when that time comes, she can come back without, having that cloud behind her or over her from the destruction and the damage of what PNP is currently undergoing. She can step in clean, is what I'm saying, if she decides to come back. Because she never allowed herself to get muddy and dirty with these people. She did not. See there, when she did up on the tour, opposition has been meeting with several diaspora business and policy stakeholders across several states in the U.S. Today we're in Washington, D.C. on Capitol Hill. Our first set of meetings were in the State Department with Nan Fife, Director of Caribbean Affairs at the Bureau of, and she was in the capacity of shadow spokesperson on Foreign Affairs and Trade. And the recent Diaspora conference that took place, the opposition leader and the shadow spokesperson on Foreign Affairs and Trade should have been there. Lisa no longer has the portfolio, I don't believe. I think Angela Brownberg has the portfolio. Me no see her no way. She not up front, she not outside. Nobody not really. Boy, I mean, I know. What a disgraceful situation. But anyway, guys, little bit of blood, them never catch Lisa in the trap of faking it. And them alone are fake it. They never catch her in the faking it trap. Yes, you see him like how them go out there go tell lie about Melissa did have little bit of blood and they sitting there. I saw them lie. And what them did come for the now. I use Lisa. Remember, I know the fraudulent group, the poll, the $10 million, but them come now as a user. She fi carry them round and show them around and be the one to win it for them. And they're so undeserving. But she preserved and saved her brand. She's not, right now, them not look pretty at all. All of what about Miss Pretty? Yes, she Miss Pretty, because you not look pretty. Nothing about you not look pretty at all. And I just the truth. That is how you save your brand, guys. Sometimes you just have to walk away. Very simple. Very, very simple. Let me spell this properly before I contact over Yasa University. I want to spell it something good. See it there. All right, I can read some of my comment. Well, on there. There it is. All right. Guys, 629, please. Like, please. Give the program a like, please. We don't come out here stress out on nothing of money. We don't come out here do nothing wrong. We are giving up good content over here. The least what you can do is hit the like button. Remember, guys, when I get good quality content over here, sir. No, I saw this thing come out here in the media where this priest, and I was hoping that a male or some group of male would come out and endorse this thing here about making it illegal and criminal for men and women to come under the law equally where sexual assault is concerned. Nobody should be treated different or get more justice than the other or less justice than the other. Look here, you know what I call this kind of crime? Murder of the soul. It really is. So it should be equal under the law. More men, come on, and step up. No found no have nephew, or no have son, or no have cousin. You understand? Wanna stand up, no man? Wanna stand up for what is right? This law was left give Jamaica by the English people them, and they have since changed their law. So what is Jamaica's problem? Holding on to this colonial law. Make this something equal for everybody under the law. Every man, woman, and child must be equal under the law when it comes to justice. That is antiquated. So me glad to see this priest, you know, come out and say that in Bakar to make this crime here gender neutral. That's a good thing. Now, I want to say something to Andrew Holness this evening, yeah, so. At the Diaspora conference, Andrew Holness, I will tell the people them say, I wish part it there. He might tell the people them say, he might order investigation into disturbing reports in the media arising from incidents that occurred at public health facilities. I want to ask Andrew Holness something this evening. How am there? Are you the hospital director and the hospital manager them, sir? Eh? You are not you don't have to order anything. The hospital director and the hospital manager, they are responsible for how the hospitals are run. They are responsible for the incident reports in your hospital. They are supposed to be the ones to investigate everything that happened at the hospital, right? If it is that they should be investigated, then a different body supposed to come in and come investigate them, or a body within the hospital where them not in charge of. You're not supposed, you, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, not supposed to talk about, say, you go order no investigation and nothing to do with healthcare. Not even Tufton not supposed to do that. The people them who not have in a Jamaica say them a hospital manager, hospital director. Them supposed to be answerable to everything that happen in these hospital facilities. And them supposed to do that. You're the Prime Minister of Jamaica. You are not in the hospitals. You know, the people them are supposed to investigate it. Them supposed to, you're not supposed to order no. The hospital managers and the hospital managers and directors, they have a job to do. This is their job. You have enough to do. Don't worry about this. Let Tufton and them people and the hospital manager them deal with it. Wrong people on the tell the truth. Guys, please make sure someone hit the like button for me, please. I think Lisa may jump ship, but she's not ready to say so. What do you mean by she's not running in the next election? She's not running, so I don't understand what you mean. The buck stops with him, so he has to go to the heads and fight. No, I don't say it go. It's not so it go. In every hospital, in every hospital, there is a hospital manager, somebody who responds for the whole hospital, somebody who responds for the staffing, to make sure say the protocols and the policies are being followed, make sure there is a good patient to nurse ratio, make sure say if a nurse sick on the job, then can come and replace the nurse immediately, or somebody can step in immediately, somebody who can do if take patient complaints. What are you talking about? That's not how a hospital run. The prime minister of the country is the prime minister of the country. Why do you think you appoint people? You understand? No one man or one woman run the country, you know. What you need to do is hold these people accountable who are overseers in the hospitals. I don't know what the policy says about, how these hospitals are managed, but every hospital is supposed to have what you call a hospital director or manager or something like so. And the investigation is supposed to come from in there. But there may come a time where the directors themselves must be investigated. And then they're going to have an independent body investigating them. You understand? The prime minister don't have nothing to do with the hospital in Jamaica in a hands-on way. You understand? I know him to speak with the healthcare administrator, child of God. It's not him supposed to speak with the healthcare administrator. If anybody's supposed to do that, it should be Tufton. Should be Tufton. Remember, say the prime minister, no matter who they, the prime minister wants somebody, you know. They have a cabinet and cabinet members for a reason. They have their jobs to do. I don't know the political affiliation of none of the manager them at the hospital, but whoever they're there, them have a job to do. Tufton has a job to do and all these things. So I'm not supposed to go front of the Diaspora talk about say him go investigate or other investigation. No, that is not your job. You've got enough to worry about. Leave this too. If anything, tell the hospital manager them to do their work. And them to do that. Anybody who familiar with hospital settings or any healthcare facility, whether it be long-term care, whether it be a rehab center, whether it be, private, public hospital, they all have management. They have daytime supervisor manager, nighttime and you have the person where responds for the whole hospital. That is a fact. And that's how it should be. So what if it's in the media? Jamaica is a small country. Everything they report. That's fine. No, none of the political party them in Jamaica not supposed to have no hospital under them name. You know why? Jamaica no build hospitals. The hospital them in Jamaica, they are all donation. When is not the British monarch a come put hospital as a way of continuing that colonial presence and influence? It is Canada who donated it, or China, the most recent. So whether PNP or GLP, none of them don't have no hospital under them name. Donation, all of them. Even the hospital they were built now. You can't say under this government, this happened. You understand? But it's always that donation. The Prime Minister, this is something I want to play phone, which I think is very important. Let us find it. I don't think I got it, but the Prime Minister alluded to Jamaica's economic stability. Oh, here it is. All right, guys, I'm going to play it for you now. This is important to hear. Here it is. All right.
We have basically cut it in half. Now, let me be clear on this. The Jamaica Labour Party, which forms the government, doesn't lay claim to this singularly. The truth is that some of the work towards cutting debt was done in the Bruce Golding administration. Then it was picked up and advanced under the Portia Simpson Miller-led administration, and former Minister of Finance Peter Phillips played a great role in that, and we must embrace and acknowledge that this is a Jamaica achievement.
Meanwhile, leader of the opposition.
Yeah, guys, that was important because oftentimes you hear people come and try to politicize things we don't need politicization. Some people, them cannot think Jamaica, Them can only think PNP or GLP. Them cannot have that conversation with you about Jamaica. Them don't know when to talk politics and when to talk Jamaica. When you get in front of an audience like this one, for example, you don't go there talking about your party or GLP or PNP. You talk Jamaica. And that is what that statement was all about. Because the truth of the matter is, the economic stability that we are having now is attributed to several administrations, including this one. It's true. So that's it. That was a good thing to say. And the people were very receptive to it. That's what they want to hear. Them tired of the political tribalism. The diaspora people, them sick and tired of it. There's someone talk over here last night about the PowerPoint presentation where the Prime Minister should have behind him while he was talking. So to them is say, the people them will come talk about the app on the what you call it? On the website, the app on the website. So me see the man will create the app. Him come and them have presentation. Them do some PowerPoint presentation today. So I don't know why the Prime Minister could do PowerPoint presentation when he talk about Jamaica and the sitting them. Should have PowerPoint presentation there now. The other people them think for do it. But everybody I talk to say that they are very much looking forward to 2026 when the next conference will take place, right? I definitely plan to be there. And I hope you will too, if you are in the diaspora. Well, for me, it depends. It really depends. I will not go there if them opposition people here did they. Me not a time I waste. And them can't tell me nothing where, that can stimulate my mind. I like to be stimulated, my mind. So them are my type, if you know what I mean. So it all depends. But let me see what you guys are saying here. Yes, guys. So I'm wondering to myself though. I don't know if you guys are wondering the same. The people that take to Washington, D.C. I went last week Saturday. I wanna feel for see such a nice turnout. 1,200 people. I think it's a little more than that, Because also you have people in Jamaica when they're living in the diaspora that attended this conference too, You have people in Jamaica, right? I want to feel for no, say 1,200 people, 17 countries. Some I flag them on me see me not even know some of them. So Jamaica diaspora in 17 countries. It's a good turnout. A very well planned conference. When you supposed to feel bad, me not lie. Because I feel bad for you. 1,200 registered. Thank you. Acho. 1,200 registered. Some people don't register. Plus, as I say, the people that will come from Jamaica. Yes. So you're one man to me today. Me not gonna call him name. But me post something today where say 1,200 registered people. Maybe I true me never say registered, make the man say so. But the man I laugh, the man I say that should have been the delegation of New York only. But if you tell you the truth, the man is a PNP. So, I just take it as, yeah, one of those kind of things. But yeah, some people them can't see success for Jamaica and like it. Them have to bad mouth it. Them have to bring it down. Them have to step on it, stand up. Hey, me don't know for bad mind, I don't know for bad mind. Cause from me a little girl I grow, we are born out them sitting there. Some of them know how some people still have bad mind style. It was a good turnout. The people them who Lord Jesus, me the sure. More want me gonna hear one other thing. I forgot to put here saying one man to the answer. You see, let me tell you something. You see, someone when the diaspora come talk about say remittance and barrel. So one man come this morning in the cabinet meeting, come Anglo, no, come hear you, so. Come hear this.
So when we think of Jamaica, it's not just a boat, and I want to say this unapologetically, it's not about remittances. It's about reminding of us what matters. And Jamaica is never far from our hearts and our minds. And I am situated in the Northern Plain, situated in Toronto, Canada, but have the opportunity not only to serve Jamaica and her people, but also help her realize the best of what she has to offer to the world. And that is the people, the promise, and what's possible.
When you hear that, it is not about the remittance. It is not about the remittance. So when someone come and talk about remittance and barrel, una go like say una send remittance and barrel to the government of Jamaica. I don't know who una gingeration them una send it to. I don't not even know what some of them are do with it. And some of them are robber. Some of them are call and tell them say they're sick and them are dead and then get to the money. So nobody can talk like say boy. That not supposed to in the argument. And when we are send money and we are send the things them got Jamaica, we don't want nothing at all from Jamaica. We are do it out of the goodness that we are because we grow good. So I don't know when I come bring up about remittance and barrel and everything. Where with that, yeah? Remittance and barrel are going long before someone the company seen about to a politician. Someone who never send a remittance and never send a barrel, but to not talk about remittance and barrel. What do you know about? What do you know about? You know, you see the people that come and talk about remittance and barrel, the Jamaican them, when at the diaspora, who know the set of people them want to family them near money out. And that's the problem. So when time when you think about remittance and barrel, you get ignorant. I know Jamaica people near money out, I want to family them. Some I want to send on the money gun to them and take it to buy a gun and shot. When you start way up. You can't come hang nothing over the Jamaican people them head. Where them want to send go give them done near it out and wear it out and do what them do with it a long time that gone. Me used to send money to Jamaica very regular. Me send for my mother now. And my mother, as a matter of fact, my mother was a working woman. As a matter of fact, I'm telling you my business a little bit. When me was 17, 18, and they just start out life and just sometimes my mother used to send money come give me to in the foreign. Yes. And when me turn big woman, if me want to send something, go give her, I do it. So, look here. We not grow that way there. The diaspora people and the wicked one them, at them I tell Mark Golding for go chat there sitting there. Mark Golding I know nothing about remittance and barrel, make him go away. And the one them will carry themselves go up to Washington and them I tell him to talk about that. What that have to do with anything? Can't take that and cost people. Or it is wrong to think that because people are sending remittance and barrel, if you can put gun away head. Or put gun at the government, or we want to put gun at the government head. We've never done that. We have never done that. Everybody and their mother knows say remittances make the economy go around in Jamaica, and that's fine. That is quite fine. You know how good it feels for hear some people talk today and say, one guy said he was in England for 23 years. One other guy, you know what, I'm telling you something. You know, say you have people, you know. When you see after them they are foreign 20 years, they don't feel like say them can go back to Jamaica, go live, or you know, them kind of something there. And when you hear them people talk, one man say they are Canada 47 years, one other man say 23 years, one other man say how much in year, and them go back to Jamaica. That's encouraging for people. That is encouraging, and they're doing fine. They're okay. Me hear one man say wish him to do it longer, but you know, I say go. So today, Jamaica is more friendly, in my view, for people who want to return. You understand? You have one woman, you know, she do some local Airbnb cottage business. And she talk all the time about how, you know, she have to come kill out herself and work 2 and 3 and 10 jobs to survive. And rare. You see? Some people look at life as, some people, they keep chasing in life. You understand? While you have other people, as long as them have the basic necessities, the basic amenities of life, they are okay. And then basically think about the quality of life rather than chasing. You understand? I don't know what kind of people you guys are, but I don't chase. I'm not the type that's gonna chase things. You know, I'm a very simple person, you know, and that simplicity comes from being a Jamaican. And that's the thing I like about, you know, being a Jamaican is that, you know, you don't require too much. Most of us don't chase. Most of us don't even have a need to chase. It was more than 1,200. Okay, so that means I'm go talk wrong information then. Me have to go take down that. Or maybe tomorrow I post something and update it. But you know, where me get that information there from? Me hear Kamina talk it today. 1200. But you know why I believe her? You see the conference center? Me never had a look for say could have hold more than 1200 people. You understand? You have people still fear in others who would like to return. Oh, instill fear. Yeah, me know. Mm-hmm. Me never hear it, you know, Joanne. Me never hear it. Me go listen to it. He can't bring dual citizenship got the people them conference because we not have that on our agenda as diaspora people. We not look on that. As how him attack, him a push this thing where they look a half dozen people them will gather up at DC. Them a tell him say, if you go push the agenda about say, make dual citizens can come in a parliament and rare. The majority are not thinking about that. They don't care about that. They just, let me tell you what the majority I think. After watching this conference for these 3 days, guys, what I get is people want to know how they can contribute to help nation build, number one. Number two, how is Jamaica today if we decide that we want to come home? That's what I got from these people. How can they contribute to nation building? What is the climate like in Jamaica for people who may want to return? That is it. And that's why they might ask about investment, they might ask about crime, they might ask about healthcare, they might ask about all the things that them care about if them want to come home, if they want to send home them parents and all kind of something. Nobody there's no response about no dual citizenship in no parliament or no way. That is the agenda of the people them who are agitating the situation. That's why none of them couldn't go there so could be a normal person and talk to the government and talk to the country. None of them could go there, so because this is something. This is some sideshow that no one's watching. Yeah, I mean I tell you to say, me can bet my life savings say them nah do no more protest. You know want bet me? Me could do one bet over here. $100, everybody take out them 100 US. Me say them nah do no more protest because Vegas Vegas and the patriotic Jamaican them want them, you know, them say come from among them because wherever they go we shall go. They don't want no more bullying in their face. They don't want no more embarrassment. Them, hey, I say put out no $100 yeah, so. $100. 100 US. Me ready for lose 100 US. So them nah. Them nah do no more protest. So no one bet me. I think they just got out there to them basically take them YouTube channel, go out a road. You know, then maybe get a few more subscribers. I'm talking about subscribers. Make sure you hit the subscribe button over here. So they'll probably get a few more subscribers. Or actually, what happened to them last time, it's possible that they have less subscribers and less viewers. Because what happened to them? Oh my God. That was disgraceful, man. No, sir. Those cussing about remittances and barrels are low-minded, covetous people, and those that are the loudest are the ones not sending anything. For true. I saw me see it too. Yeah, me go edit. Me go do another post about this tomorrow. The 1,200 registered people them. Let's take this call here. Hello, good night, moderator.
Hello.
Good night, moderator. What's going on?
Good night, Natalie. Blessings to each and everyone in the chat. Quick one. Me here talk about the health sector thing. You know, so today I was listening NNN program, and on the program, I heard a man giving his experience.
Yeah.
If there is anyone in the chat that was listening, I can verify. And he was supposed to do, I think, some mixture or some different tests at the hospital, and the doctor was telling him that like the machine that was supposed to be used was broken, like him that say over a year. So, you know, in his discourse with the doctor, I asked him, you know, how such a vital machine for done for so long. And him said the doctor response to him was, you have to ask Andrew that.
Ask Andrew.
The host of the program asked him if he's sure that the doctor said to him. And the man said, yes, that's why I decided to call to come and hear it, because he was so shocked, because I said that sound political coming from the doctor telling him that. Yeah?
I wish we could have find out a which doctor, because that the doctor is definitely a riser.
You have regional managers, right? You have a different regions, you have a different chairman of each region, you have regional managers, plus, as you say, you have the different directors and stuff for the hospitals and stuff. So, when I heard it on the radio, I mean, you come up with the whole health thing since night and Angela launching investigation. A whole heap of thing, as the man said on the radio today, it tantamount to some form of sabotage, because certain machines, you have certain machines down in a hospital for as long as the man has said. It does not sound or look right, because them there is something where you use it as a frequent with them.
That's why I said the regional manager them must be held accountable for some of these things. Them look here, when you manage a hospital, you know. I'm hearing myself back. Can you turn that down in the background?
You still hearing yourself?
Hold on. No, not yet. Okay. So the hospital manager them now, them supposed to respond for anything were broken in the hospital. I want to them people, what kind of hospital them are run?
So when I heard it on the radio today, I was like, me don't wonder if I'm me a year, right? But me the host asked about the person. And he repeated it, and he said that's the reason why I decided to come public with it. I was like, damn, a doctor telling a patient that.
Political.
We have some serious things happening in Jamaica, as I tell us before. Right across the public sector. You have people within them who are nothing but political activists. And anything them can do to make whatever sector them in look bad for the government, they will do it.
What Mr. Bunting doing now at the police conference?
Right now.
Yeah, what Mr. Bunting do at the police conference? All right, there's some know so they must set up people within the sectors against the government and the country.
True, it is happening. It is happening.
But yesterday, the patriotic Jamaican them out there like Vegas and them people there. In time when you see them, man, you shoot them out, man, and stand up for the country.
Yeah, man, definitely that's what Vegas did. And I mean, we need to have more people like that way, you know, willing to stand up for the country and, you know. You know what I mean? It just distasteful to see people who call themselves Jamaican on foreign soil doing what they're doing.
So you think them feel now with all the conference turnout?
Them people, I don't know how to describe them feeling, because I don't think them people really have even feeling, I'll tell you. That's the way at the level of me bring it down to, because as you said last night or the night before, you have a conference like this in place. I think it was Karna here saying it. You have a conference like this. This should be the place where them bring them growers and come have dialogue with the government on issues with them claims them have.
That is it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Them going on a street side in New York or in Washington, who really hearing them other than whoever newsfeed pick up that them on,
But no, but look here. There are several local news media in Washington. Nobody in America don't take that up.
Okay. Just only local news feeds and have it all over the place.
Yeah. No, I won't suppose it. Gleaner or Observer?
I think the Gleaner post something on it.
Oh, okay. Well, I can tell you about the Diaspora. There's nobody up here that published it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's good, but I mean, it just distasteful. Anybody who is in support of something like that, I had them vice to nonsense like that. We can't see them as being Jamaica. There's no way. No way you look on foreign side and try to make your own country look bad. I don't know, like, so we are fighting a war down here. Them a black off light and walk up on some people and left them to suffer and dead and all these things. Not like that. Right? So for them, for the foreign side doing that, it just this what they should have been at this conference voicing them opinions, reasoning with the people in the Diaspora conference, for, lobby upon issues where them feel, are good issues we need to put to the government and them have some dialogue upon it. But no, they're on the street side and make an ass of themselves. It doesn't right.
Well, this flop them out right through.
Yeah, man.
The people them say them might get a feedback, so we have to go talk about that.
Alright, I don't know, because my phone is not on speaker. I'm not sure what is happening.
Okay. Thank you for calling.
Alright, you talk. Alright, cool.
Forgot to talk that. Yeah, them supposed to feel away. I feel away. Must feel away. Don't you guys? First you said the thing turn out like this, and first you say, you have people go there with similar concerns like they had. And them thing there. And them could have come and do the thing properly. But you see? Hello, good night. Can you please turn down your background for me? Eh? Good evening.
I have a burning question to ask.
Yes.
And I wanted to understand it. The other day, when you see when these people go in to and take an oath, the oath that they take is to protect the people, don't?
Yeah.
And to serve the people, don't?
Yes.
And everything that they do it to the people of Jamaica, don't? In the right way.
Yes.
All right. The other day when Cliff Hughes speak to Lisa and Damian, I think, to my small understanding, I think they should when him ask them about Mark's citizenship, I think they should speak out on it. Because you know why? I pledge to protect the people, to serve the people. So serving the people, you have to be clean and come straight with the people, don't?
You know, so I agree with you.
Huh?
I agree with you, you know.
Of course.
At first, me that say true them not in the pavilion, but the truth of the matter is, you see, if people say you condone foolishness, or if the perception is that you condone certain things.
Yes, you have to stand up
yeah,
the right.
My mind changed.
The right is you have to stand up for it. Because that you see when you stand, you see if Lisa and Damian did stand up the other day when Mark asked them, when that man asked them that question, I would have said no, they are not siding with him. But
true.
you vow to protect the Constitution, to protect the people of Jamaica, to do everything to Jamaica. Ask your question. are you with the boy the dual citizenship? You fit come up and say no, that's not right. Just like when PJ come out and say no, that's not right. I think that they were supposed to come out and say no, that's not right.
Yes, I true. Me agree with you. Cause what Mark I go do to them? I mean, Damien, he might go sabotage Damien and send the people if take down Damien and character assassinate and probably kill him. Me don't know. Lisa is leaving. Me don't know what they could do to she, whatever. But honest to God, I true you attack, lady. It's true.
I think they support them. Every one of them got it. And I don't know why now. Why is Mark still around the House of Representative? Why in the sub? Why one man against the whole world? If the whole Jamaica can't say no, we stand up, we know, so we take him out.
Why?
This should not drag so long. If them uphold the Constitution to protect the people, them should not have a man with dual citizen in the House of Representative. No way. Uno should not beat out no gum so long on this. It should have solved long time.
Well, the people them probably soon solve him. I know it will turn out still, but that's what should happen, right? That's what should happen. These guys, cause now even Lisa, she's supposed to shock like everybody else. Cause the man deceived Portia, deceived Peter Phillips, deceived PG, deceived everybody. So she she should have talked for true. She and Damien.
She should have talked. They should have said something.
Yes, that's
because
true.
When we hear that, they should have, because first the comments they vow, they pledge from the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
From the Bible, from God's Bible, I said, I am here to protect the people of Jamaica, to stand up for the people of Jamaica, to do everything for the people of Jamaica. So well, may God. So why every time a question posed to them back from it?
Me not like the cult. You see the cult business that people behave like say them in a cult, and they can't tag against your party. You're not tag against the party. There are certain things where an internal party matter that you may not divulge. But what is happening now with Margot is a national and international something.
A Jamaica something and a party something.
Yeah.
Jamaica something because it affects every one of us in Jamaica. Because instead that say, oh, we're going to vote for this man and now. What it can deceive we. It can do anything to we. What grounds we stand under?
And that's the thing now, because
and they are the leaders, they are representative who represent the people. And when a question posed to them back down.
A serious one as that too.
A serious one as that.
Mm-hmm. True, caller, true. Me agree with you. Cause me that say maybe true them not want to compromise themselves, but really and truly by acting like they want to avoid it or acting like it is right, but they just don't want to say. You understand?
Say anything.
Yeah, them compromise themselves.
Who are they pledging to protect? Mark Holding are the people.
Them no want to offend the Englishman. So I say it look to me.
Who are they trying to protect? Mark Holding are the people.
Enough time in your Warmington come talk out against him party and members and party though.
No man, let me tell you something.
Them some their internal something to
Yeah, irrespectful Warmington behavior and in thing. You see, Warmy, me lift me at fame. Cause you know why? Him just speak the truth and nothing but the truth. Although it hurts sometimes. But him just spit out the truth. It's true. If it was him and somebody in a film party, him not gonna come out. I don't believe he would have shared the former conversation.
Well, I just the truth you have to talk, I just the truth,
It's like from there. Me even call the phone. I call the phone when in the day yesterday, but it got a voicemail. I call the phone. If you look on my number, I call the phone most about 4 times, but it got a voicemail because it is so burning on me. As I said, why can't they speak for
True. I understand what you're saying now. Thank you though for calling.
Okay.
Yeah, the people them hear you. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Guys, me agree with the caller. Me agree with her. Because you see perception, when you are perceived as if you're condoning slackness, illegal things, and them something there. When you are perceived to cannot stand on what is right, even if it means standing alone, you are viewed as a weak link. You're viewed as, you know, look a hang around. You can't stand up on your own 2 feet and talk what is right. I'm telling you already over here, so say, Donald Trump, one of the reasons that drew people to Trump, it's not because he's a great speaker. I don't think he's that bright. One of the things them that draw people to Trump is because him talk how him feel. Even when they don't agree with him. He says some of the most look here. When me hear Mark Golden now I go come call up Obama name, I come talk about Obama of Kenyan ship. You know where him hear that from? A Trump him hear it from. Is that Mark Gold is that Trumpster. Him hear Trump with an argument there. And come back, come repeat it. That means that him and Trump are the same person, are the same style them walk with. Me not fooling no. Everybody and their mother knows that Obama was born in America. The only people who try to carry that argument is Donald Trump. And for hear Mark Golden repeat it, guys, you don't know how offensive that is to me. Remember me telling you. I come talk about Obama's he didn't have to give up his Kenyan ship. Which why you see the man have Kenyan ship? Him is a Trump stand. I need the quiet man. Remember me telling you. Better come out and tell people what you are and not fear hide and do things, you know. All under the quiet there. All what go on, all this time. Even when Obama come to Jamaica, him in a picture with Obama. He's a Trumpster, you know, like Obama. Baby Trump for true or little Trump, as we then call him. I couldn't believe it, guys. Him never want to make no comparison to the man over England where the Prime Minister. Him not make no comparison with Trump. Him come call Obama name. Cause him hear Trump attack so. Disgusting, remember. Guys, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. We're going to close off the program now. You can't stay there. There's more to come. Angie, there's more to come. Well, you know, so what the night when him out there talk when win election, none of the rest of the PMP never out there say, you know. Not the MP them. Nobody was out there with him talking, so. And that's why I blame Blunderboss. A Blunderboss them cause it. Let me take a one call here, guys. Hello, good night.
Good night. That's what's up.
I'm here, you're live. What's going on?
Yeah. I right here, man. I have some burning issue, right?
Where you calling from, Carl? I'm hear your accent.
I'm calling from BVI. The same lady that says she live in the
BVI. Oh, big up yourself, BVI. Thank you for calling.
I'm a Jamaican though.
Then how you go pick up accent of a BVI lady? I joke, me I make.
Yeah, I know that's you.
Okay.
I have some issue. I was listening to Andre Harton. I guess that was this morning or yesterday. He was on Cliff Hughes.
Yeah.
And he was talking about if this is the kind of Jamaica we want to live in. Why people live in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
And you know he's a PNP, but he's some political analyst or something like that. Why people live in Jamaica? This is the kind of Jamaica we want to live in. He talking about bad roads, crime, people in New York, and your vehicle mash up and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot compare. You just jump out and you're talking about New York. There's a lot of places in the States where people don't have vehicle frequent. And some people live in some states where the bus run on a timely basic. Where if you don't catch the bus when the bus passes, you're not going to catch the bus again.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why when you go to the embassy, a lot of people, you see a long line always at the embassy. So I don't know where these people getting at. Long line always at the embassy. You don't care who in power.
Mm-hmm.
Long line are always there. So they're trying to come out and they try to politicize and they try to say everything to let Jamaica look bad. I don't understand these people. Again, I was watching the Diaspora conference yesterday, and I was with Mark Golding when he speaks, and he said that he is still singing his songbook about this. He thinks the Diaspora should have a say in our parliament and this and
that's him saying?
Yes, I was looking at this man.
So what do people them say?
He was they talking, the people, he talking, so people go cheering him on because you have probably people out there with the same concept.
They want a say in the parliament.
He said they should have say in the, and this man was so nervous. Like his mouth was like bubbling, like when the people are like clapping him, mouth was like chewing, even though he wasn't saying anything. The man was so nervous, like he was about to jump out of his skin. I watch him.
Must be anxiety disorder, I don't know.
This man is so nipply. I can't understand this man. Trust me, when I look at this man, every time I see this man, I don't know what I'm looking at, but and he was there talking, right?
Mm-hmm. So
he come out with his set of people demonstrating. He said that you had people in Jamaica have their family in the States because I have my daughter, my son lives there, my grandchildren live there.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter a U.S. citizen, my grandson and my granddaughter they are U.S. citizen, right? Well, if I hear Karen, I was watching Karen last night. Some things she say I'm not happy with that because listen, you can't listen to some little fool story about barrel and whatever and money over going. If they don't want to send the barrel and because the people that are there talking about barrels and they are not going to send their money and barrels, I guess they don't have nobody in Jamaica. They don't have no money to send nothing to Jamaica, and they don't have nothing to send, no money to buy things to pack a barrel to send to their family in Jamaica. You have well-thinking Jamaica that loves their family, and they're going out there, and Mark Gold is like, what people sending money and barrel to Jamaica to their family have to do with Mark Gold. He can't stop that. Because you have people that love the family and they will do anything for the family. And even though Mark Golding out there bickering and talking about barrels and money. And he even mentioned about when the COVID was in Jamaica, and everything was cut off. The diaspora was the only people that was sending back money to their family. You need to listen because I don't think he talked for 2 minutes.
But I know people, look here, I know everybody in Jamaica did have people that sent from foreign come give them in a COVID.
Okay.
Some people, most people didn't. They were fending for themselves.
They were fending for themselves.
Not to be ungrateful to the diaspora, but you have people who send 1 and 2. Because look here, in the diaspora, people did not feel it too.
Yes,
and as a matter of fact, if him go back and look at what happened, remittances fell significantly during COVID.
When everything cut off and the tourism cut off, it was only the diaspora that was sending money to their family in Jamaica. It seems like he picked for the people that love their family and sending back home money for their family in Jamaica. I don't understand this man. This man
A
need to
people,
step aside.
him not talk from him own heart. A people, him a repeat when him hear people tell him to do. You understand? That him a do. I don't, this man, nothing when him say no sound like it a come from the heart to me. Hey, you see when you listen to people, some people them sound genuine. There's two set of people. Yeah, some people them can't even fake it and make you believe in what them a say. He can't even do that.
He can't even. I said this man is like he was about to jump out of his skin. And I hear was after this conference and he was saying, oh, the thing that is burning them is the 8%, is the 8% that he gained in the poll. So I was saying when you were talking, I said, I wonder how much percent you are now, because we still have a long way to go. And some things is going to hit Mark Golding when this election card. You go see something if he's still there. Some things is going to hit him. He's not going to know what is going to, because they're putting everything, they're stockpiling everything together. They're putting everything together, so dash it out on him when the election call. You wait, if he is still, we still have a long way, and there's a lot going to happen before we reach there. And Mark still have a lot of skeleton in his closet that still don't jump out yet, and they are going to jump out on him.
Wait, I see. Well, where the poll is concerned, he's the one who's paying for those polls. He's the one who commissions those polls. So what are we supposed to say? You know, you commission a poll to say that you're not doing well. That doesn't make sense. So
that does make sense. So I wonder where is he now in the poll? And that's when news broke that Mark Golding was a dual citizen. This lady was talking to Cliff Hughes, and she said she hadn't fought for how many years, and she knows she gonna make and her daughter bring her to the when you take up the census, and she know the next election if she's still around, she knows she have to vote. So a lot of people is going to vote with election card, but never vote for a long while.
I hope so.
Not going to sit around and watch this play out in their very eyes.
I hope so. We need to get everybody to come out.
Yeah, the lady said, I haven't fought for so long. And she said she called her daughter. I think she says she's 80-something. She said she called her daughter. And she said she don't take up her census for how long. And she called her daughter, and she's going to take up her census because she knows if she's around when the next election is called, she knows she's going to the poll. Because she's not going to sit around and watch this.
Okay.
So Jamaica, you have a lot of Jamaican people out there where still they don't know their roots, they don't know their culture, and they don't know where they're from, and they still hanging on to this man that doesn't know where he's from and where he born. So Jamaica people, they need to wake up. As I tell you the other night, I was talking to you, I said they need to wake up and stop sleeping.
Well, make we hope, because they fake it until we make it simply now work. Nobody not fake nothing with them people here, called Mark Golding not fake. Them are fake. And people run away from them because they cannot fake. So everything will fall apart. But thank you for calling so much. Well, I'll come back tomorrow. Yeah, man.
Bless up, JUP family. You all have a wonderful and a blessed night. God bless you all.
Yes.
Thank you, Nat.
Stay safe, my friend. All right. Thank you.
Been keeping on.
Yes.
Okay. Bless up yourself.
Thank you. Guys, somebody sent me one video last night, and I don't watch it yet because it's a long video. And I think the person sent me the video with the intention for me to hear when there was somebody telling those protesters, say, be careful of this protesting we will not do because it can backfire. I'm going to listen to it tonight before I go to bed. Yes, I'm going to listen to it. I have some clothes to fold up. I'm going to listen to it when I fold up clothes them. Because the man look like say me that want them for true. And see backfire they for true. so close to the Diaspora conference. Why would you do that? They were misled by these organizers. But as I say, guys, if you don't want to make a bet, me will put on my 100 US. Everybody come put on what they have. Come put on no money. Because I know so they cannot go back out there, go protest. Them tell too much lie and they're caught. Them not have no credibility. And you know what is the sad thing about it? Jamaica needs a viable opposition. And the damage that these guys have done to the opposition, guys, we may never see a viable opposition in Jamaica for a long time. Honest to God. And that is a scary thing. Because me hear people who support Andrew Holness say, them not feel comfortable about what going on at this time because the country needs a viable opposition. Them people are not viable, man. What a disappointment, eh? Good night, Mr. Vegas. Welcome to the chat. Guys, make sure over Mr. Vegas are subscribing now. Because Mr. Vegas done one piece of activists out here. So make sure over there subscribe and get the updates and get the notification and them something there. I think Mark Golding is not a citizen based on the Constitution. Check out the citizen. Yeah, Mr. Vegas, we'll check it out. When we do over here talk about it. Not last night. Night before last night. And you are right. Based on the Constitution, he was not eligible to become a citizen by birth in Jamaica. Because according to Section 3, his parents, his father in particular, was in Jamaica working on behalf of the British government. And for that reason, he has to go be a citizen of England, but he couldn't get citizenship in a Jamaica. If he is a citizen, I think it's by marriage, but definitely not by birth. Me can pull it up and show now again, for all who never over here. But breaking news, Mark Golding is not a citizen by birth, according to the Constitution. Can't be a citizen. Remember, guys, another thing too, come here, this is a discuss of a Vegas platform. Me hear some people say, boy, John Golding and Sir John Golding, guys, we must understand why Sir John Golding came to Jamaica, right? He came to Jamaica because in the 1920s, I showed you guys the paperwork. In 1920s, when the British government and the monarch decided that they were going to bring this major funding, what them call the Colonial Development Fund, CDF. Go look it up. The Colonial Development Fund. They created that fund to do some economic boosting in England, and also a part of that fund was supposed to be spent in the colonies. Jamaica is one of the colonies, and they spent a little bit of money in Jamaica. What they were going around the colonies doing was they had this healthcare development campaign going on, right? And Jamaica, like some of the other colonies, they received the hospital UWI and the university as an extension of England. Want to following me? So when they decided now to carry out that part of it in Jamaica, remember when Queen Elizabeth II came to Jamaica, the same time Mark Golding's father came. Mark Golding's father, a member of the Royal Military as a medical doctor, he was supposed to go to Jamaica, the colony, to lead in orthopedic, to teach and lecture. Remember, I'm telling you, the man fresh out of medical school, come out of orthopedic school, and he was in Jamaica as a lead, as a superior lecturer with barely any experience in his field of study. And then after that, them put him name on the rehab something and so forth. But Mark Golding not tell the story like that when father come to Jamaica. Him cannot tell that story because him no want Jamaica to say him is an extension of our colonial past. Right? Now let me tell you this, which is very important. Yes, so one time the monarch and England created this colonial development fund, and that's the name of it. The colonial development fund. When they created that, and said them about spend a little bit in each colony. Them never really do that for the people them of the country per se, you know. They did it so that they could have carried on the colonial legacy. And so they could still have that colonial presence. And so that you will be reminded, you know, it's a popularity thing for them as well. So they would have their people come to Jamaica and they would do these ceremonial thing where they, you know, they knight Mark Golding's father, right? They knighted his father, and then them come and, you know, them do this ceremony where them do the grand opening at Huey and them something there. Where you think benefit more off of that? They benefit more off of it. They do, because, you know, they make the headlines, and the Jamaican people in their subconscious can say, yes, you know, England come to this wonderful thing. When in truth and in fact, we don't have enough hospitals, medical facilities in Jamaica compared to the enrichment that they got off of Jamaica. They don't spend enough back in Jamaica. And as I say, out of that colonial development fund, God bless the little money what Jamaica get. In a them time there. In a them time there, you know. And in the document it said it, that the development of Jamaica's healthcare system with that project, with Huey and so forth, that's a drop in the bucket. So when you're not gonna talk about Mark Golding father, Mark Golding father never run come to Jamaica because of polio. The man come to Jamaica before the polio outbreak. 6 months later, the polio outbreak happened. And it's so ironic. I don't know about Uno, but it is so ironic that him went to school, to graduate school, and did this orthopedic thing, and then him come to Jamaica, and 6 months later, the outbreak what happened was an orthopedic disease that would have had him get all of his experience that he needs, his hands-on experience. I find it ironic. I am not going to tell you that him bringing a disease come they can never see. I only know. So over here, so I try to be as truthful as possible. You understand? So I can't really tell him to say him bring vaccine and disease come at Jamaica, come and not see it. But me just I tell him to say, based on, you know, those turn of events, it is very suspicious to me. Remember me tell you no. Am I got no wrong often? All right. So, me just want the election for hurry up and call, because this is something I get from bad to worse. Now them are going to come tell life on the country about prison. Yeah, man, me going to send you the info. Me have a WhatsApp. I'm going to send you the info, Mr. Vegas. Me do one video upon it already. And I'm going to show you the CDF fund. And from 1929, them established the fund. And almost in 1948, Jamaica get Huey. 1948, they started, they break ground. And it was open in 53. And that is the year that Queen Elizabeth II came to Jamaica. And Mark Golding's father came on her ship, the Gothic, same year. So Mark Golding not talk his story straight. So if you ask me not gonna sit down and tell you say him father is a bad person, for cause guess what? I don't know. But me just tell you say what he came to Jamaica and did was in the interest of those who sent him there. And he was there for a particular reason, to teach at the facility and to develop the facility. And that was going to be in the benefit of, and that's the thing with the monarch. That's what they do in these colonies. They go around in the colonies and then drop a little money, drop a little hospital here, drop a little hospital there, drop a little go on, so that's when them family go on the tour and sit, you can welcome them and know say them. You understand? That's how they do. That's how they operate and they function. Sounds like a Tuskegee experiment. Boy, I don't know. It's ironic to me, Mr. Vegas. May I tell you the truth? Studied in orthopedic. Because first when him graduate medical school, him did go over Africa somewhere. No, Middle East, sorry. Him did in a Middle East somewhere. And then when him went back to England now, him went into orthopedic. His brother's also a medical doctor, But him did like public health, right? So when him go back to England now, him went straight into graduate school and did the orthopedic study. Fresh out of there, so him got Jamaica. And then 6 months after, you had the outbreak of the polio. And the polio, as you guys know, it's mostly orthopedic issues. So he was very busy at that time. You don't hear anything about, when you listen to history and during that time, you don't hear anything about other orthopedic doctors that may have been in Jamaica at that time, right? You don't hear about any other doctors. All you hear about during the polio outbreak was Dr. Sir John Golding. You're not about nobody else. Rhythm Palace Studio, welcome and thank you for your membership. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. So it look weird to me. Yeah, it look weird to me. But next time, guys, remember that. Remember, say, and then now, Mark Golding, he was really supposed to, carry on his father's legacy in colonial Jamaica. But he's not good at it, or maybe he doesn't have the discipline and the focus to be able to do it. Although, whenever the royal family come to Jamaica, him and them par all the time, because they know him from the work when father was sent to do in Jamaica. You understand, guys? Let me tell you straight up. Me and Uno, Mr. Vegas, you could have never go over China go talk about your run for no president over there. You couldn't do it. Me couldn't do it. No found upon this. As a matter of fact, none of upon you so couldn't do it. You see over China, the population over there, 90% of them are some, we call them Han Chinese. And they make up, it's an ethnic group, Han Chinese, H-A-N. And they make up about 90% of the population. And the rest of people them are some other rest of ethnic group. As a matter of fact, the Han Chinese them are almost about 91%. They're the Han people. When you go look it up if you want to think a joke me I make. And in a China, the next 9% or 8% are people who are not of that ethnic group. So it could be black people, it could be, Korean people, whatever. You think say you in the 10% or the 9% could have a talk about say I'll be president over China? No, you couldn't do that. You could have never do that. Now looking at Jamaica, yes, it is true that we say out of many one people in terms of discrimination. We don't discriminate, and we should never discriminate. But looking at Jamaica, you've had some people that fall into, because we in Jamaica, we have about 90% black people. And you've had people in Jamaica who fall in that 10%. And they wouldn't dare do that. You have the Chinese people them at Jamaica who fall in at the 10%. And they would have never do that. Yeah, the Matalan, they would have never do that. And them are Jewish and them something. They would never do that. Yeah, the Stuart, they would have never do that. Because they understand the country that we live in, and them understand. So when you're coming to be prime minister, you know, it's important that the people can relate to you in one way or another. So I don't know who told Mark Golding this was okay. This is not okay. I'm sorry to tell you. And it has nothing to do with discrimination. What it has to do with is the population of Jamaica, the relatability, you know, our history, all of that. And then now, worse now, we find the slave papers them. I'm showing over here, sorry, the slave papers where Mark Golding side and his mother side of family did own over 38 slaves. So when all of them they sitting there and having knowledge of that now, where is Mark Golding going? No, sir. And at them PMP people now, after them come now, come tell people about the black man time now. Would you call that discrimination, guys? When them say black man time now? Talk it truth. Me would call that discrimination. And you know why? Because when you look at our history, when you look at the people, you're always going to look at the people's history. When you look at our history during that time, you didn't have people leading the country with the features of a PJ Patterson, who most of the people in Jamaica look like. And that's why everybody jump on the black man time train. Because it was important for the people to see someone representing them that they can relate to. You understand? Someone would call that discrimination. Because the truth of the matter is most of the people in the country, they look like PJ for true. And not just look alone. They share that experience, that coming from humble beginnings, you know, and working your way up through education, through luck, if you want to call it that. That journey that most Jamaicans, you know, share in life. So when Mark Golding come in now and beat him chest and say, oh, me don't make my money already. Me a big lawyer in this country, big investment banker. That's not we Jamaica. We don't, even if we have made our, we have you know, come to fulfill our destiny and we have certain achievement, we don't come ball out them something in a poor people face. Beat him chest. Oh, me don't make my money already. Me a big lawyer in this country, big investment banker. Andrew Wallace them no know nothing about politics. Me know business and law. Where the hey, look at man. Jamaica people know what una do, yeah. Know what una do. Remember me tell you no. Because this is not who we are. We know about humility. How much in Jamaica can go beat on the chest and say, you don't make no money already? We don't want them people in our face. We want people who understand themselves, number one, because if you don't understand yourself, you can't understand other people. People who know to conduct themselves properly. We don't want a Lego beast style and a Lego beast behavior, man. Come on now, we are disciplined people. Bad to bad. So we have to look into these things. We have to look into these things. You know, look good what go on. That's why I say I can't wait for this election. I call for just done with the whole of them damn foolish this year. Because I know we alone as Jamaicans are see it, you know. I know we alone are see it. You have other people that look onto it. It don't look good. Anyway, guys, make we talk tomorrow, no? Make we see what go on tomorrow and we'll talk back again here. Have a good night, everybody. And remember, wherever you are, you wave the Jamaican flag high. Mrs. Shensia last night upon Jimmy Fallon, the night show. I'm going to say, yeah, watch Brand Jamaica. So make sure now we have the flag, guys. Have yourselves a good night and take care. And thank you so much for joining.
Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Jamaica land, we